Boys and girls, ladies and gents, welcome to another episode of Clutch Conversations. It's your boy Mike. We back at you live one more again on the Thursday night. It's going down. We got the crew, the Just Ballin crew in the building tonight. We're going to get to the show in just a few minutes. But first and foremost, shout out to my lovely wife, Takara. She's taking the night off. So me and the homie Matt got the comments tonight. But y'all make sure y'all show Takara some love in the comments. And don't stop there. Show the channel some love as well. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And Hulk smash that notification bell so you can get notifications each and every time we drop a video here on the channel. Some quick housekeeping stuff. Make sure you follow us on Morph Market. Like we've been telling y'all for the past several weeks, we're trying to get to 250 followers on Morph Market. Checked it earlier today. We was at 224, so that's a real quick update for y'all. We're trying to get to 250 by the end of the year, and we're really trying to get past 250, but we definitely trying to hit that 250 goal and smash that. Make sure you follow us on Instagram as well. Main page at Herp Collectors. We're trying to get to 3,000 by the end of the year. We got, I think, like 250 or something more to go. So we're pretty close to that one. And on Clutch Conversations, at Clutch Conversations, we're trying to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. And we're not too far from that one as well. Definitely go give us a follow on Facebook at Herp Collectors on Facebook. And definitely don't forget to check us out on your favorite audio podcasting platforms, because Clutch Conversation is available on all major podcasting platforms. That's Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, all your favorite podcasting platforms. And when you're checking us out there on your favorite podcasting platform, please be sure to follow, rate, and review. It really helps us out. We appreciate the love and we appreciate the support. Speaking of support, make sure you support both US Arc and US Arc Florida. The link for both organizations are in the description of this video. Definitely go get you a membership. Make sure you remember to re-up your membership, all that good stuff. Drop a donation, and definitely tell a friend to spread the word about both these organizations that's helping protect our rights as reptile keepers. Also, coming up July 6th, episode 2 of Double Clutch. It's every other week, so it's a bi-weekly show, but we got me and the homie Matt from Ebony and Ivory Reptiles. Make sure you follow the homie everywhere as well. But we got episode 2 of Double Clutch coming up. Top 10 attributes of elite breeders. That's going to be a dope one, man. Y'all make sure y'all come out there, check us out, show support. We really appreciate everybody coming out last week, checking us out this past Saturday. It was a dope first episode. Really excited to get to this next episode. Really excited to see how the show grows and matures in the future. Definitely having a lot of fun doing that. So y'all definitely make sure y'all come check us out again. Appreciate all the feedback. Appreciate the support. Hey, we're going to get some sponsor videos so we can support the show. Discover the hidden gems of ball python breeding with KINOVA's exclusive Patreon content. Gain insider access to the newest morphs and emerging market trends. Learn directly from the world's leading ball python designer. Enjoy exclusive morph ID videos that showcase some of the dopest ball pythons in the game. Memberships currently available up to the student tier, a tier that includes a 10% discount on all animals. Join KINOVA's Patreon today and level up your game. Art comes in many forms. At Armless Angels, it comes to life. In life, success doesn't come to you. You go to it. In this game, Forward thinking is the key to innovation and staying relevant. Plan your work and work your plan. Lose yourself in the art. Lose yourself with Wetter Morphs. Shout out to the sponsors, man. Really appreciate your support. Y'all definitely make sure y'all go follow them, check them out, man. Some dope productions coming out there. Y'all make sure y'all go join the KINOVA Patreon as well, man. Man, I learned a ton this past week on the Zoom call last Sunday. I believe it was. Yeah, it was Sunday. Learned a ton on the Zoom call. So y'all make sure y'all go check out the KINOVA Patreon. Make sure you go check out the homie Justin. Make sure you go check out the homie Unk from What a Morph Constrictors. And give them a follow everywhere. Let's see who we got in the comments. Got the homie Fred. What's good? MTZ Pythons in the building. The homie man Freddie in the building. What's good? Morph Valley Reptiles in the building. The Sultan of Support himself, Bosa Reptiles in the building. What's good, homie? Yes, sir. Y'all make sure y'all go help Nicole from Lady Tiz Exotics raise funds for breast cancer victims. The homie Bosa dropped the link in the chat. Y'all definitely go check that out. Drop a dono, help support a good cause. We got the homie Kevin from Sugar Skull Serpents in the building. The homie Arvin from Game of Odds in the building. Got my sis Jen Kate from Cigar City Exotics. What's good? And we got Mom Dukes in the building and from Mosaic Morphs. What's good? Appreciate you coming out. Blakers Pythons, what's good? Appreciate you coming out. And we got the homie, Dwight, the pie man, kicking out all kinds of dope pies. So y'all make sure y'all go check him out, man. He got a real dope collection. And we're going to stop it right there. We're going to stop it in style. We're going to kick the intro and we'll be right back with the show.
Baby, won't you listen to me? I got that flavor. I know you're dying to feed. I ain't no dancer, just got some hip in my feet. Now throw your hands up. Ooh, you bring the lighter. I got the fuse. You make a fire. I'll add the fuel. Follow my lead. Just watch your shoes. Gotta turn the heat up. Get this cool. Who you know who looking like this for real? Who you know who looking like this? Who you know who looking like this for real? Who you know who looking like this? Who you know who looking like this for real? Who you know who looking like this? Who you know who looking like this for real? Who you know who looking like this?
Episode 124, just balling. What's good? What's good, fellas?
What up? What up? What up?
What's good? What's good?
Yo.
Hey, I started to bring y'all to the stage like a little bit before that, like before I did like the sponsor ads and stuff like that. But I look back in the background, I see y'all still eating. I ain't want to surprise y'all. Matt was looking at his phone. Y'all was eating. I was like, I ain't gonna get him like that.
Yeah, I was moving around too, man.
I was like, I'll wait.
Yeah, I thought I'd jump on for a second.
So what's been going on, man? How everything going?
Can't complain. Everything's good on my end, man. Just work.
Yes, sir. Man, I know you got a clutch coming soon.
Yeah, man, I'm shooting. Everything been good with me. 3 clutches now in the incubator. One that's actually sitting in the tub right now with the female. And then I think that's that's our first clutch. I think I saw like 4 or 5 eggs, but they some big ones. And then, man, just waiting on all the rest of these females to drop, man. I do got some, but I mean, other than that, that's pretty much all that's been going on here, man. Just feeding, clean rats today. Fed some people, or not people, but fed some snakes their second meals that ate yesterday and then looked like they want to eat again today. And so, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What was that pairing?
The one that's currently that I need to pull later on. Oh, that was just a female pied girl she was one of our very first snakes. back in 2019. So this is her first clutch 5 years later. And then bred to just a hurricane het clown male. But I love I just want to make some more hurricane stuff, honestly. So hopefully I'll get some females, and they'll be double het, and I might keep one and then, just sell the rest of the clutch. But yeah, that's all that was. So just to make another hurricane and try to get her to breed, because she's been bred the last 2 years, but she just ain't give us a clutch. So.
Gotcha. Yeah, man. I hate when you keep pairing them like back to back to back years and they don't do nothing.
Yeah. I
got a girl that I've been trying to get her to go for 3 years. It looked like she about to go. She was at like 40 millimeters a couple weeks back. So I'm waiting on a prelay shed any day now.
Yeah,
that's crazy. I can't imagine breeding a female 2-3 years in a row and not getting nothing. Not even slugs. Just something.
Nothing, man.
I got another girl that won't go for me.
What was you saying, Mike?
Now I was saying I got another girl that won't go for me either. This will be her 3rd year in a row. Look like she about to reabsorb. She been sitting at like 15, 16 for the longest.
Am I freezing? Somebody said I'm on that AOL dial up trying to clown, but that that ain't. We ain't about to have that. You're not about to be trying to come from my head.
You freezing? You looking like
Am I freezing on y'all end?
Yeah.
It's delayed.
And like pixelated too.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the volume too. But yeah, in terms of
there you go.
It's interesting. Yeah, you good now. It's still a little blurry for me, but I don't know for you guys.
Go ahead. I might have to do something. I might go out and come back in.
All right. What you saying, Jeff?
No, I'm saying like for me this season, it's a dry one. It's not really crazy. As you guys know, I said before, I kind of like I guess would you say the word is rebranded? So I sold a lot of my Ultramel stuff. So I brought in some new stuff. So I'll be showcasing that at some point. But just want them to start feeding good, and that way when you show them off, they're looking nice and plump and all that. So a new shed and all that. But one of those is a big shout outs to Mike for holding me down on one of them. I can't say what it is yet, but it's definitely a huge difference in terms of the collection. So I'm smiling right now, but I'm trying not to smile, man. But it's a good one. It's a good one.
Yeah, she'll banger for sure.
Man, they ain't gonna do nothing. They cool.
Yeah. So I'm just excited overall, but
yeah,
I'm excited for all you guys, man. You guys got some crazy shit happening this season. I'm super excited for that.
That's Justin with that heat coming.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm working on a little bit.
Nah, you guys downplay. You guys, you about to hit some quad visuals. You say I'm working out a little bit. Yeah, here's my quad. It's just
right.
I'm light.
Just high.
Oh, I forgot about the comments. I'm tripping.
Yeah, I forgot. I'm thinking it was just us in here talking.
Sound like a night at the house. All us just chilling, having conversation.
Yeah.
Man, I be struggling when Takara don't be doing the comments, man. I ain't got none of this stuff on. Let me turn it on. There we go.
Yeah. Holding it down.
There we go. Now we're in the game. I'm gonna try to keep up with the comments. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all sliding through. What Justin, what you looking forward to? Like, what's your most anticipated this year that you want to share?
Most anticipated. Well, I got probably about maybe 3 females that might go in the Hypo DG Clown project. Right. So the primary male I was using was a spot nose 5 yellow belly clown double hit Hypo DG. And I bred it to a Hypo DG hit clown, a black pastel, red stripe Krypton triple hit G stripe Hypo.
And you said it's light.
Something like
yeah.
And then what else did I stick that male to?
So in theory, with that clutch, you're hitting basically clowns or Kryptons.
Yeah.
And then, okay.
Yeah.
With of course the chance of hitting DG and Hypo.
Yeah, really, it's a chance of hitting the
Pompeii.
Yeah, the Fire DG Hypo Pompeii. Yeah, that's
Shit.
Something like,
you know, if I
Something like, yeah.
you got some feedback now. You got some feedback though.
You were saying the last one, Justin? The last potential pledge?
Oh, to a DG Krypton.
Okay.
Pos hit G Stripe.
Hey. That's a good one.
Yeah. That's gonna be nuts, man. If you hit some of them things.
Yeah.
So if all three of those go, I'll be good. But right now I've got a clutch actually that should be hatching within the next 2 or 3 days. And it was Cypress OD Yellow Belly Clown to a Russo Spot Nose Inchy Fire Clown.
Oh, that's the sister to my girl, huh?
Yeah.
What's the parent again?
Cypress Orange Dream Yellow Belly Clown to Russo Spot Nose Inchy Fire Clown.
Yeah, that's gonna be a crazy one.
So I put that Cypress Leopard Clown to that Fire Spot Nose Russo Clown for the first lock. I'm debating about whether I want to put another male to, but I might stick with that though.
And what is she again?
Fire Spot Nose Russo Clown.
Okay.
To that Cypress Leopard Clown.
Yeah, I would probably stick with that. Yeah, that's pretty strong. I mean, you know how I feel about the Cypress Spot Nose combos anyway.
Yeah, that's gonna be nuts if I hit something crazy in that, especially with the ALS going with it.
Right.
You could also hit a Pompeii. I mean, the Batman, right? I guess it would be a Fire Cypress Batman, or plus Russo in there.
Yeah, Russo in there.
Yeah. Everything in there.
Yeah, she done locked up one time. She killing food right now. Last time I measured her, she was at like about 10 or 11 millimeter follicles, and she was supposed to get paired in June. So I did the first pair like probably about 2-3 weeks ago. I'm gonna measure in a couple weeks and see where she at. Keep pushing her. She killing food though. Man, she one of the ones where you hit as loud, boom, when she hit the ASL.
Yeah.
She don't play no games, bro.
It's crazy too, because some of them ASS feel like when they eat, it almost sounds like they got bubble wrap on them. You don't hear a word, sound, nothing. You don't hear like nothing. Sometimes I go in there, I'm like, did I feed you? Like I swear I put an ASF in here. They just close it. Like they don't make a sound.
Do y'all have
ASF? They not loud like rats, like the Norwegians.
They just go in like a trooper. Just take me now. Just take me now.
They go out like a G.
Man.
No, y'all can hear me good though?
Yeah.
Good.
All right. No, but on to that though. Do y'all have any snakes though? I got one female. She's done it. Last week she ate. This week she did. Remember that female I told y'all about a few weeks ago who I said I thought she had ate 2 ASFs, and I came back in a few days later, and the whole room smelled like death.
Oh yeah.
Did the same thing again yesterday. But luckily, I went back again last night and checked everything again and found 2 of them. Like, she'll hit one, wrap it up, and I feel like she drags it to the back of the tub, lays on top of it. So when I open it up to see if she want another one, she'd be sitting right there at the front of the tub. I give her another one. She wrapped that one up. Then late last night, I came back out here. It was 2 dead ones in there with her. She just sitting next to them. They just stiff as boards.
I got one that's doing the same thing, man. I got one that's doing the same exact thing.
Yeah,
I think she's sport killing.
Yeah, it's like, golly, just let you know what I'm saying. I'll come back and get it if you don't want it, you know.
She said, "Get out my crib."
You might want to try with mice.
Yeah, I might have to try it. I've been trying to stay away from mice, man.
I hate them too, but
I get bad luck with those. Those are my bad lucks is the mice, man.
Yeah.
Is that girl you talking about? Is she breeding?
Yeah. It's the DG girl I got from that I traded with you.
Oh, it's her?
Yeah, the super pastel lesser DG girl. Yeah, it's her. So and I measured her. I want to say she was at like 14 millimeters. I can't really see her take from here to see the exact number, but if I remember correctly, she's at like 14. So last week though, she smashed 2 of them Well, no problem. So then I'm thinking again, she might want some same thing this weekend. She just killed them and left them in there.
Yeah, I would imagine she was at like 30 or 35 or something. That's what she.
That's what I was going with it to see if she was building and she hadn't got too big and she didn't want no food, but she didn't want it in there with her either.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Yeah, I hate that when they do that and then kind of like hide the ASF because it don't take ASF long to smell bad at all.
No,
not at all. Not at all. You walk in the house the next day and you smell it.
They be blown up 3 times the size, just filled with nasty gas. It's just awful.
It's crazy. It's awful.
I remember once I was at my mom when I used to live with my mom. I had my collection in the room. I remember this one girl was super picky, so she would eat frozen thawed, and then out of nowhere you would have to leave the frozen thawed in the tub, and then when you come back like 2-3 hours, it's gone. One day I left it must have been like a small / medium. I put it in the back. I came back to her crib because this is when I wasn't living with Julia, so I went to Julia's crib. Then I came back the next day. I opened the front door. I meant just, God damn. So I went into the room. I opened it, and somehow she moved the rat onto the heat pad, onto the heat area. You know where the heat is? And that thing was like this. I was like, holy. I opened it. I left the crib after I cleaned it. I could smell it in my nose. I'm like, this shit was crazy. My mom didn't say a word to me, which I was shocked. She ain't say a goddamn word to me. I was like, holy.
Yeah, that's the worst.
But ever since then, I was like, I ain't leaving these guys.
You'll never forget that smell.
Oh, no.
Nah, never.
Hell no.
And like, soon as you walk in, you know it. Like I was saying, man, as soon as you walk in, you know it, man. You can sniff that out a mile away. Oh, man. Yep. Who didn't eat? Who done drug it to the back?
Yep, you got to pull all the tubs now.
Yeah.
Right.
Follow your nose. Like, I think it's right over here.
Well, you're searching for it. I hate that, man. It's the worst. You got to change the whole tub out.
I'd imagine, like, if it smells like that to us, I wonder how it smells to them. Like, they're like, it's not that bad. You know, they chilling in there like it's a jacuzzi or something. Like, you know, I don't know.
It is their own fault, but I be wondering how it smelled to them as well.
Yeah, I mean, it don't smell like what it did fresh. You know, like you know, it's even like regurg. Regurg has a crazy smell.
Oh yeah, you never forget
depending on how far along that regurg is. Like if it's basically digested, but not all the way digested, and they threw it up. Whoo, that thing is just sour.
Yeah.
Yep. That thing comes from your nose to your brain, and then back to your throat. And you're just like, holy, this thing is crazy.
Seemed like every time I had one of the regurg, it's always at the front of the tub too.
Yeah.
I've only had one of those in the whole 4.5, 5 years now. I've only had one regurg, and that's early on.
You lucky because I've had a. Remember I showed you guys a long time. I guess the guy took a crazy dookie and then regurged at the same time. Like they come both ends. Like I'm like, I don't even know how this is possible. That one was crazy. I couldn't believe it. Man.
Speaking of rodents, man, how the ASF's going for you, Jeffy?
Oh, they're booming. You know, like super nice. You know, we've been working hard. I'm not gonna lie. Like I know you guys been all telling me like, yeah, it's, you know, they start producing, they go crazy. I'm like, you know, obviously, you know, it's like, okay, yeah, they go crazy. Okay. And then the other day, Elias calls me. He's like, yo, we got 47 pregnant females. And he's like, we got a problem. I was like, okay, yeah.
Hey,
I was like, yeah.
Well, they started dropping them.
Yeah. And that's not considering we already have 300 grow outs. So I'm like, God damn, we're going to have to start triple feeding these things. Like, I'm like, you know, good thing I feed the chondros ASS, but they only eat one every 2 weeks, if that. So,
shoot,
these chondros are about to be swole.
I just gassed off 157 of them today.
Yeah.
You be freezing them and selling them to folks locally, or what you do with that?
Yeah. I got one person out because Yeah, our state rules be tripping, but I got one person that still come and get them and pick them up. Well, one or two people, they'll come and get them. And they'll buy, the whole batch of frozen because they got all kinds of stuff, rattlesnakes and big old lizards, Gila monsters, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So they come and pick them all up. So as long as they get going up out of here. But because otherwise they just eat too much food. I don't need to hold on to them that long.
Yeah. Yeah, once them ASFs get going, man, they get going.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. So, but I rather have it be too many than not enough. So
100%.
It's a good problem to have for sure.
100%. Worst case, you could feed more versus feeding. You stingy with it, then it's an issue.
Yeah.
And then how are you guys with picking them up? Like, I'm shitting myself when I pick them up. I don't want them to nibble me. So like when I pick up the babies, I try to go one by one by their tails. But sometimes these babies, as soon as you grab them, boom, they just fly out of your hand like they're a Superman. I'm like, I don't even know how this makes sense. Like,
I don't pick them up.
Yes, tongs with mine.
Use tongs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
You
what
pick
about
up
when you
every
clean
individual
with tongs when you clean it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a pile of like pinkies, fuzzies, or whatever. The minute they start crawling and hopping around, I'm not touching them jokers without they just do too much.
Yeah. I mean,
they got way too much energy, man.
Hey man, I had one to jump out the tub on me. I went back to check and just flew out the tub. All I could do was step on it, man.
Hey, that's what I do. Like, I'm not chasing those things around. I'm stomping that thing out. That's it.
Yeah, I just pick them up with my hand, man.
Nah.
Like mine, they don't bite or nothing like that. I just pick them up with my hand. Now, when I'm picking up like a bunch of them, I usually have on like gloves and stuff like that to make it like real quick because I don't want them to go crazy. I be picking up like 6 or 7 like big ones at a time. So I just pick them up, and just like put them into the
6 or 7 adults.
Yeah, like 6. Like I got these thick gloves. Y'all don't do that.
No. Adults, I'm picking you up one by one.
And
one by one. One by one with the tongs.
You tripping?
That takes too long. I need to get through it, so I just pick them up, put them in the thing. Pick them up, put them in the thing.
What I will do though is I'll take the dang, I don't have no one right by me, but the cup from the 5540, the water
the
cup?
deli cup.
Yeah, the deli cup. So I'll take that cup when I'm cleaning the grow outs because it'd be a whole bunch of them. So I'll take that deli cup and I'll go in with that and scoop them and then just start dumping them in. So
that's smart too.
One by one, but I'm not. Once they, like I said, I'm not touching them once they get big enough to start crawling around. I wear gloves, but still, they hopping. They do a lot, so I ain't trying to one that mess around, jump up on me, and this over. My big old butt been to knock down everything in the rabbit.
Yeah, them grow out toes, man. I just scoop a handful of them and transfer them to the next tub, and then in the colonies, I just pick them up like one by one by their tail, by the base of their tail though, not by like the tip, because if you pick them up like by the tip of their tail or like somewhere close to it, that's when they swing back around and might want to bite you. But I just pick them up by the base and just put them in there. And I can pull mamas off their babies, all that. They be straight.
I could do that with the colonies when I take them out, like one at a time, like the big ones just by the tail, but the small ones and stuff, once they're like in a big group, I just use my tongs and stuff. Yeah.
The part I hate is when you pick up a mom and she's breastfeeding and they all stuck to her. And they don't want to let go. So you kind of like, I don't want you to drop. So I'm like kind of shaking you off. And then it's just sad. Like I hate picking them. The baby, like the super pinky ones are like a little bit fuzzy. I hate picking them. Not to say I hate it, but I just feel bad picking them up. Like I'm gently grabbing them and moving them.
See, I just grab a pile of those. Yeah, the pinkies and the fuzzies, I'll just snatch those up.
I'll pick them up.
Yeah. I feel bad picking them. I usually just kind of scoop them up just so they can. I don't have to really touch them.
Yeah, when they're attached to the mom like that, because the way I do it is I have like the dirty tub that I'm taking them out of right next to the clean tub that I'm putting them in, and I pick them up and they might be hanging on, but it's just like a real quick like few inches. Then I'm moving them from the dirty
Yep.
tub to the clean tub, and so they
Yep.
be straight. A couple of them will fall off, but not a bunch of them.
Yeah.
They be
Also,
holding
you
on.
be having both the tubs like sitting out of the rack, like on the table.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what I do.
Oh
Yeah.
Nah, heck nah. Y'all you trying to have everything running around in your room. Hey. Nah.
See,
Hey,
I'm like you, Matt. Mine side by side. They're going next to the next tub.
Right. And this how I'm doing mine. Like, if I'm cleaning out this tub, I'll open it up, take the ones out, and then take it out, and then put the new tub in, and that next one I'll be like this, transferring them right over. But they ain't coming all the way out the bins.
Hey, that's me, bro. That's me right there.
Heck no. Bro.
Yeah, I just have them on the table. I sit the dirty tub on the left, the clean tub on the right. Put them in there. Boom, they go back in the rack.
Yeah, that's what I do.
That's why you got that one that's running around right now, terrorizing. You thought you scooped them all up. Did you catch that one? No, you caught it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't see no signs of nothing being loose this whole
Okay.
week. So knock on wood, we good.
Yeah.
Luckily with us, we've never lost. We've lost 2, but he caught them eventually. So I make sure to not drop any. They're not at my crib, but still, I treat his crib like my crib. So I don't want to drop anything.
Yeah, no. And he got them inside?
No, he got them in his garage. So,
okay.
I mean, they technically inside, but garage.
Yeah.
How many colonies y'all running?
So we do so we got 7 tubs of the smaller ones. I think we had the same tubs, Mike, right? It's like a dollar store tub kind of thing.
Oh, talk about y'all got those kitty
Small
litter
one.
tubs?
Yeah, the kitty litter. I forgot the name of it. So the kitty litter, we got 7 of those. We're running 1.5 to 1.6. And then we got a 6-bin rack with concrete tubs. And we're running, ideally, we were trying to run 2.10. We've been on 2 colonies. One of the colonies, they killed both the dads. They finished. Like Elias went in one day. He's flat. He's not even like he ain't even almost existing at that point.
They ate him too?
No, they didn't eat him, but he was just completely flat. So we ended up putting. We were kind of like, we don't want to start a whole new colony. So what we did is we took 2 weans we pulled like 3 weeks before that, and we put the 2 male weans in that tub. So in theory, they're gonna grow up with those females, and then by the time those females kind of give birth to what they already had, we're hoping that they give birth. And then we had another tub where I don't know if you guys ever experienced this, but they chewed the male's butt and then his I guess his male parts, like they chewed it up.
Hey,
The females did?
Yeah, or
male?
somebody did, unless it was another male that did it. Well, even that male was mangled too, but the male had literally no male parts, and then like with the base of that tail, with that little like basically the back bottom part, it's all like bitten up, and I'm like, God.
Oh, because you're running 2 males, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's why I don't do 2 males, bro.
Yeah. So
male's fighting.
yeah. So when I seen that, I said, yeah, put him out of his misery. Shit. Like,
Yeah,
You can do it
I
though.
haven't seen that, but yeah, if you got 2 males, that would make sense.
yeah.
Yeah, they'll go at it. It's crazy.
I think it's Timmie from Butte.
Yeah, Butte. Yep.
Yeah, he runs like 2.10s and stuff like that. And he's been doing that forever. But even when I first got him almost 2 years ago, like I tried to do that. I tried to run 2 males, and it would not work.
Yeah.
It would not work.
They got to a whole new level.
It's definitely a mission impossible.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so they
Hey,
did that boy dirty.
My sound might cut out because I'm trying to plug back in this mic, because right now I have to switch the whole thing to the iPad, but I got to turn my AC back on. I got to plug up one of these mics that'll cancel out the sound because it's 82 degrees in 5 minutes in this snake where I'm about to pass out. So my sound might cut out.
All right.
That's all good.
Yeah, those males, man, they'll go at it with the quickness. At least in my experience.
Yeah, I couldn't believe him. I'm like, damn, you guys did this boy like this? Like, I just felt bad, you know. I mean, as much as these guys are all feeders, you know, you don't want them to be suffering.
Right.
You know, I've been showing you guys, but Elliot's been giving them like fruits, vegetables. He'd be like, yo, they eating better than us. Like, you know, he'd give them boiled eggs, like everything. Like, I remember one day he put corn on the cob. I said, did you add butter at this point? Like, you might as well add some butter and salt on that because they eat it good. They eat it good, but you know, in theory, we're hoping that translates to production.
Yeah, I remember you seeing that picture, like all that food they had.
Yeah,
it was crazy, man. It was really good, top of the line, buddy.
I mean, shit, these things are high quality at this point, you know.
Check.
We're here. Hello.
Y'all hear me?
You got echo.
I
hear myself.
Hello?
You can hear me though?
Yeah, that's better.
That's good.
You got like a little, like, I don't know, like an echo or something?
I think it's gone now.
I think it's gone now. It cleared up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello?
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's good now. But yeah,
what you saying about those males though, Matt?
I'll say I don't run as far as my males go. I don't run. My males will fight even in the grow out tub. Once they get a certain height, or not height, but weight in the grow out tub, our size, my males start fighting in there. So it'd be
Do you separate sexes in the grow out tub?
Nah, I won't separate them. If a male getting beat up in there, he's just getting fed off. If he can't hold his own, he just going.
It's like prison. It's like prison.
You know,
what you were for?
It be those males that I hate opening the tub and seeing those males, and then I hate opening the tub. The Freedom Breeder grow outs. Have y'all noticed in y'all 70 series though that they'll run all to the back and they'll try to crawl out that little bitty space, and if you open it, they'll get caught. They face in there, and it'll just they get caught up in there while you're trying to drag it out. Have y'all had that happen?
No,
I don't got that series too.
Yeah, I don't use Freedom Breeder.
Oh,
I wish I had Freedom Breeder. But.
Man, I mean, it's happened to me at least 5-6 times where I done pulled open that tub and caught an ASF trying to get out the back, and it done rolled this, like he trying to get over the top right there and pulling out the tub, it done rolled his whole body up and he just fall out the back. Whole body done got squished through the wrap. Just
wow, yeah,
nasty. It'd be nasty.
That's crazy. That's in the what you got, like a 7 stack, don't you, with the 70 series?
Yeah, I got the 7 stack one. Yeah.
And it happens in that?
Yeah, it happens because that 7 stack, it's got like a 1/4 inch. I want to say not really, maybe a little bit less than 1/4 inch gap in there. But then again, when they get so heavy, it kind of sags some a little bit in the middle. Yep. So that gap is a little bit bigger, and you know what I'm saying? They can squeeze in there a little bit. Yeah, and then from there, they'll get their arms stuck in there. I didn't have one get their arms stuck in there, and then it's just over with. And yeah, they got to get fed off too because they bleed and stuff. So
yeah.
Have you had one get out through there?
No, they can't get out. It's only when you opening it up. You know what I'm saying? Like when you trying to open it and they trying to get out the back at the same time, it's kind of like their face gets stuck and you keep pulling, but they can't get back and pull out their face fast enough before you done wrap their whole body up in there. You know, and if you jerk it open, you just going you crushing them.
Yeah, I ain't never had that happen. But when I get that rack, that'll be something I have to watch out for though.
Did you order yours already?
Nah, not yet. It'll probably be the end of the year before I get mine.
Okay.
I gotta sell some ASLs so I can work up the money.
I got to do the same. I got to buy one too, so I know the feeling.
Yeah. I would like to switch our racks too. We got wooden racks, so it just hits different when you have a nice, Freedom Breeder, top of the line, now you breeding in style.
Yeah. Swag.
Yeah, but hell, it still get just as dusty as the wooden ones do. After 30 days, it don't. Hey, I'm telling you, it looked good when I put it in there. Now that thing dusty just like the wooden ones next to it. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, but Shoot, but I still got my wooden one that holds the FB5s in there, or not FB5s, but the 10. Is it the 10? Yeah, 10s.
Yeah.
So I still got my homemade one that does that. I want the 1050 like what Mike got. One of these days. So
now that we increased like the number of colonies we running, I start separating my males and females in my grow out tubs once they get like to a certain age, or once they get to a certain size, I should say. Just because I used to be happy when I found like litters in the grow out tubs, but now I need to control the numbers a little bit. I'm thinking, and so I'm trying to separate the sexes going forward. See how that work out.
Yeah.
How long do you guys?
Oh,
go ahead.
Oh no, sorry, Matt. You go.
No, I was just gonna say how long do you from the time you wean, how long is it before you like feeding off?
That's what I was gonna just ask too.
It depends. Like some of them, it depends on like the size of the snake or whatnot. So
yeah,
let's say 1,500
the smaller ones, like smaller ASFs. But then I used to have some in there for like a few weeks, like to the point to where they was getting old enough to breed. And so then I found like litters and stuff in the grow out tub. But now that I'm running more colonies, I don't need to have litters in the grow out tub because I'm gonna be like overrun with ASFs like pretty quickly if I do that.
That's interesting. Yeah. And in terms of for you guys, from when you pull them to basically adult, how long does that take for you guys?
So if I pull mine, like the ones I pulled today, they'll go through all 7 levels of the FB70. So that's 2 months basically in that FB70.
Okay.
Right. If they make it all the way down, if they don't get eaten off, fed off before they get to the bottom.
Yeah.
Then they go from that. I'll take every week. I start a new colony, so I'll take a 1.3 out of that bottom one and put it in the colony spot. And then it usually takes a month before one of those females is dropping babies in there.
Yeah, that's what we found.
3 weeks to a month before they dropping babies. So
yeah. It's almost like in theory, as soon as they're set up, they get pregnant, and then from that 3-week mark of being pregnant, they drop that litter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. What's the biggest litter you guys ever got from a female?
Probably 20 something. It's hard to tell. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to tell because it'd be multiple females in there. So you don't know
that's true.
Who the mom? So sometimes it's hard to tell.
Litters when we were using those mealworms.
Say again?
Oh yeah.
I think we were getting bigger litters when we were using mealworms, but we stopped using them though.
Yeah, those mealworms help, in my opinion.
So in theory, more protein equals more babies.
That's what it seems like.
Yeah.
For sure. Because even me with the what I was telling y'all, I got that pallet of food from my homeboy. But that food is it's made for rats, for lab rats, and it's something like 14 or 15% protein. And even though it's free food, so I'm using it. But I have noticed a drop in the clutches for sure. I definitely have noticed that. But I'm not really tripping because it's summertime and they're going to produce anyway. But yeah, I think the higher the protein, for sure, the better. Yeah.
I'm mostly, to answer Wid's question, I'm mostly running 1.3s.
Yeah, same here, 1.3.
Yeah, me too. I follow Charles' lead on that one because I was doing 1.4s, sometimes 1.5s, but it just get too crowded in that tub sometimes.
Yeah, I'm using the Freedom Reader 10s, I think.
Yeah.
1.4, man, it's overcrowded.
Yeah.
I got a bigger tub, so I'm doing 1.5/1.6, and then with the concrete tub, we're doing 2.10.
What you doing in the kitty litter tubs?
1.5 to 1.6, just depending on because when we first picked up the whole colony, we just basically like, okay, we got some like 2 extras. We just threw 2 extra ones in the tub.
Gotcha.
And your male's over there living the life at a 1.6, man.
Yeah.
I know he's been eating good too. Some of the males I don't know how you guys are, but the males are huge.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know ASFs got that big. I'm like, God damn.
And the males get bigger quicker than the females too.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
true.
the males
That's
get
true.
so big.
That's true, yeah, because at least the other day was like, this thing is huge.
But I think there's got to be some bigger ones though, like right? Like I feel like there's got to be a big line because some of my colonies by the time because this from the time I start them as a colony, they get 6 months of production and then they're gone. But some of them, they'll get to the last tub of that 6 months and they, you know what I'm saying, they ain't big at all. But then some of them jokers, I'd be scared to feed. I'd be scared to feed them off. I'm like, God, dog, y'all big. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Some of them might be bigger than some of the other ones. And, you know, I think I don't know, man.
And I learned this the hard way because you have like them big old ones, like big females, big males, but specifically talk about like those big females, and you let them go for too long, and you think she got to be pregnant. She got to be pregnant, and then she ain't even pregnant, or she had like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 litter or whatever, and it was because like I was running a lot of my colonies for too long at first. Yeah, I was running it for way too long at first.
In terms of like you letting them breed for too long, you say?
Yeah, letting them breed for too long, and then they just get big and they just eating and taking up space and not really even producing no colonies, or not colonies, but litters. Or if they are producing a litter, it's like a little small litter. But that was just because I was holding on to them for breeding for too long, and so like I stopped doing that because I want like maximum production.
Yeah. So in terms of
rotating yours out every week, are you, Mike?
Say again.
You rotating yours out every week?
I'm rotating out 1 to 2 colonies every week right now. I'm trying to get like a better rotation going. I want to do something similar to like what Matt doing, but I'm just trying to figure out like what exactly works best. But right now, I would say at least 1 to 2, sometimes maybe more than that, but really probably no more than 4 colonies that I've been rotating out over the past probably about 2 months or whatnot. Just kind of like refreshing it. Because I had got to a point where I had a bunch of colonies, but I wasn't getting as much production, and it was because I had ran it for too long. But now
I did that with the Norwegians as well.
Yeah, with the Norwegians.
That's the one I'll never breed.
Yeah, I'm trying to not do that and not hold on to them for too long. Just going and rotate them out. I'd rather have a new one coming up that ain't producing, that I know going to be producing in a few weeks, versus just having one sitting there that's just eating, taking up space, and ain't going to really be producing.
Yeah, see, I find with some colonies stop producing sooner than others, though. Because, see, right now I'm running my colonies where they run for 25 weeks.
Uh-huh.
But then some of them stop producing at, like, the 15th week. And, I mean, I'll keep cleaning them, and then I notice for 2 or 3 weeks they won't produce anything, so I go ahead and feed that colony off.
I'm trying to figure out how many weeks is that? How many weeks is that? I mean, how many months is that?
5 months, roughly?
Is that 6 months? Yeah, because it's 52 weeks in it, so about 6.5 months then. Right? Okay. Yeah. That's about what because my thing only has 24 and you got 25. So yeah, I'm right around that same thing. Yeah. I don't know. I do notice that though, that some of them some of them are just not as good as producers as other ones. They just aren't. But yeah, I mean, ain't nothing really you can do about it but feed them all.
Yeah. I guess because we started with one colony, we still have to experience the flip where you put the new colony in. So Elias was like, yeah, let's hold back what we produced to basically fill. I'm like, Elias, we still got like 5 months to go. And these things are going to be breeding in a whole new tub, let alone before they get into that one.
So that's a secret right there, Juan. I ain't heard about no rabbit food.
Yeah,
explain that a little bit more. You heard about that, Mike?
Not the rabbit food. I ain't never tried rabbit food.
Yeah, that cracked corn though for $11 right now go hard. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely a part of the diet for mine.
Hey, look, it's hard not to eat corn.
Yeah, yeah.
But boy, the mealworms like buying steaks.
Man, I'm telling you, that's why I don't. Nope. But I can see that happening though, because when I give mine the roaches, I thought, man, they go straight for them roaches. First thing, that's what they do. I throw them frozen roaches in there, and they tear them jokers up.
Y'all breed the roaches, don't you?
Yeah, I breed them for my bearded dragons and stuff, but them roaches breed faster than them ASFs, and so I feel like every 2-3 weeks I'm freezing off, another 100, 150 roaches. I just grab them out and shake them into a bag and freeze them off. Because my bearded dragons don't eat them.
Would you give frozen roaches to the colony or no?
Yeah, no, that's what I do. I don't give them to the grow outs. I give it to the colonies with the nursing moms and stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah. Ellis does the roaches also, but I don't know how I feel about maybe if we freeze them, we can kind of kill off any bacteria or anything, but only because I'm so paranoid, I feel like it just overwhelms my brain.
Does he give them live roaches?
No, he doesn't give them roaches at all. But I was telling him like maybe we could do roaches, but I was also gonna do like the one Justin mentioned. You do freeze dried. Is that like the freeze dried mealworms, Justin? Yeah. That's what I was thinking to do, but I was like, I feel like if we give them egg, it's the same concept. You know, egg is still you put that egg in there, boom, they swarm in it like crazy. But
yeah,
you know.
Sometimes when I don't eat my hamburger for lunch, and I have a hamburger left over, I'll break it up, throw it in like the tubs. They be killing it.
They say Whataburger.
They be killing it. He say he feed Combot 23% and whole oats, cracked corn, rabbit food, black sunflower seeds, catfish, floating food, and multicat.
Catfish food.
Yeah, that just sounds like too much for me, Juan. That's just way too. I don't know.
Oh, man, the lab, man.
Yeah, that I'm down. I got the Combach, the crack corn, the sunflower seeds, and the multicat. I do mix all those.
Yeah, I got the Combach. The
Combach is a rodent food.
Yeah.
We don't even give them rodent food.
Yeah, I got the Combach. I got the black sunflower seeds. I got that cat food that Matt put me on.
Yeah,
that's the same one Juan talking about, the multicat.
Yeah. I got that, and
we gotta get that one.
The mealworms, and what else we put in there? Birdseed peanut butter mix.
Oh, birdseed peanut butter mix? That's crazy.
Yeah, like Takara, like she whip up like this birdseed peanut butter mix.
Yeah,
and we put that in there too.
So is it just the birdseed from Tractor Supply?
Yeah, like just a bag to say birdseed, like
the white one, right?
Yeah,
okay.
And so whip it up with peanut butter. And then once we get through like cleaning the rodent room, because we do that peanut butter stuff like once a week, like the whole room smell like peanut butter, be smelling good in there.
They don't be having a run from it.
Not at all.
You think I think they have a
peanut allergy.
I forgot I think it was I forgot who it was where I learned it at, but yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah,
they be killing it.
Yeah.
Hey, let's do the commercial real quick.
For sure.
Peace and love, family. We invite you into the heart of our serenity, Ancestral Royal Pythons. At Ancestral Royal Pythons, we're not just breeders, we're nurturers of love and growth. Each of our high-end ball pythons is a tribute to the grandeur of the natural world and our dedication to quality. Reach out today and bring one of our creations into your home. This is Ancestral Royal Pythons. Your journey begins here.
Here's to the exciting world of Ebony and Ivory reptiles. From unforgettable parties and events to keeping and hatching some of the dopest reptiles in the reptile hobby, we're all about education, quality, integrity, and respect. Hit us up and see how we can help make your next project a reality. Experience Ebony and Ivory reptiles, where fascination meets fun.
Ebony and Ivory reptiles.
You definitely got to hit the jingle tonight.
I'm sitting there looking at watching it on the phone, forgetting that we ahead of the YouTube.
Yeah, you definitely got to hit it, man, for the crowd. But yeah, Keys had mentioned too. I saw one of his comments somewhere. I forgot about the high protein dog food. We put a little bit of that in there too. We do that about once a week.
Who was that by?
What, the high protein dog food? We just get some. We got this place called Rural King. It's kind of like Tractor Supply.
Okay.
And that's where we get like our German Shepherds. That's where we get their dog food from. We don't get the same dog food that we get for the German Shepherds, but we get like kind of like the intermediate brand that's like a lot cheaper, and it don't have no dyes, but it's high in protein. And so we'll like put a little bit of that in there as well.
So it's kind of like a doggy bag or whatever.
It's probably better than doggy bag.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking to make rice, like white rice, and then give it to them too. But I don't know by that point if I'm doing the most.
As long as they keep producing on that Kalmbach, birdseed, corn, and multicat, I'm good.
Yeah, me too.
I'm good.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Unless they're producing the same on something cheaper, all right, then you know, I might have to look into the rolled oats. I wonder how much that is compared to, because that's what, just a carb, right? There's no protein in that.
Yeah, carb.
Yeah.
So I'd be doing the same thing as corn.
I feel like rice would be the same too.
You said retriever, not Purina.
Okay. Yeah, send me that picture.
Somebody else on one of the lives said something about the rolled oats too. I don't think we ever tried that. If we did, it was early on.
I mean, I used to breed mealworms too. Jeez, long time ago. I done bred everything, but the mealworms, I used to keep them on like oats or whatever, and they're bedding, and they would just eat it. And as they're bedding, I change that out, once every few weeks or whatever, and throw some fruit in there. So I know it does good for a lot of stuff. So,
dude at the Rural King store, he was trying to put me on game on how to breed black soldier fly larvae.
Mm-hmm.
I said that right.
Yeah.
I ain't got time to breed nothing else right now.
Yeah.
Those sound like they stink.
Yeah.
They stink?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do they? That's why I stopped mealworms.
I'd imagine. I think they use those for like Pangea, like the crested gecko formulas and stuff.
Okay.
I think they dry that and they grind it up and then they put it in the food for extra protein.
Yeah, I heard they're supposed to be like super high in protein.
Yeah.
I ain't got time to be breeding nothing else right now. Like, just stick to the two things I'm breeding. Call it a day.
Yeah. I hate doing the roaches, but I got to, because they nasty too. Yeah,
I'd rather a roach than a cricket, because a cricket, when they start dying off, they smell it. Woo!
Yeah, the roaches smell better than the crickets.
Yeah.
Shit, that's hard. That's a bad one.
Say again?
The roaches smell better than the crickets.
Yeah, the roaches smell better than the crickets.
Which is crazy because we're saying that. Like,
Right.
I'd rather smell a roach than a cricket.
Yeah, the roaches smell way better than the crickets. Like, in comparison, them crickets
100%.
Think quick.
Crickets smell crazy. I don't even think roaches have a smell. I think it's just the food that they eat. Like, you leave like a fruit in there or something. You give them fresh fruit, Matt? Yeah.
So mine eat the dust from the rodent food.
Mm-hmm.
So all the dust from the rodent food bag, I put that. That's their main diet, and then they get I order the nasty red granny apples, like the ones you get to your middle school teacher. Those apples, I order those. cut them up in like halves and stuff, and that's what and they'll eat like I'll give them some what do you call those things, like the little cuties, the little oranges or whatever. They like those too. But that's really all they eat is that the dust from the bags.
That's real smart because you ain't wasting.
Right? Yeah.
Plus, you ain't going out and buying a whole different other than the fruits. But I'm sure you already got the fruits from home.
Right? Yeah.
No, that's interesting.
Yeah. We had bred roaches for a little while, but I gave that up quick.
Yeah. You got stuff that eat roaches, Mike?
Savannah monitor.
You got a Savannah this whole time?
Yeah, my son.
Unless I forgot. Oh, okay. Yeah. Unless I forgot.
Yeah, he done had it like almost 4 years now. It's a girl. At first, we thought it was a boy until she had like some slugs.
Oh, wow. It's like a Partho kind of slug? Like,
Yeah. She was a boy for like 3 years until last year. Like, nah. But yeah, she probably about 3.5 feet, something like that.
What is stupid.
Yeah, what's it? I mean, we giving them you know, veggies and all that. So I feel like we don't even need to give, and we give them obviously dog food, but they don't eat rodent food. If anything, mine are bougie. But that was one colony. But yeah, Savannahs, they're huge. You know, it's crazy. It's like all these years they used to say Savannah monitors used to be back in the day. Used to give them like dog food, cat food. My boy had a Savannah monitor, like I think it was like early 2000. He said the pet store told him like you can feed him dog food. So all these years he was giving them dog food, and I think now like in the hobby they're just super chunky. Versus Savannah monitors are basically insecticide.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So it's crazy.
Yeah, that's all we feed. Like occasionally, like once in a blue moon, like maybe twice a year, it'll get like a small rodent. But that's it. Aside from that, it's like worms and insects and stuff like that.
Yeah, those lizards, that's what they thrive on in the wild. Those are insects. They eat a lot of insects.
A lot.
Like I just when I feed them, I just dump like a whole bunch of crickets in there because I like to watch him like go get them and stuff like that. He be all kind of exercise. She be getting all kind of exercise going crazy.
Yeah,
it's fun to watch though. She pretty chill too. At first, when we first got her, she was a little bit like jumpy, and she probably used to like whip her tail a little bit now. But now she pretty chill now. Super chill, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Savannah's a cool species.
If you get out of them first 2 years with a lizard, people just don't last past that first 2 years. They like a lot of lizards go through puberty, like, and they just do. And so you get past that first 2 years, though. I love lizards, man. If I could keep 100 lizards, I would. All different kinds of lizards.
Yeah. I want some tree monitors, but that's when I get a crib or some other shit.
If I ever got another lizard, I'll probably get something like an Aki or something like that. Something like.
Yeah, Akis are cool too.
Some ribeye steak, medium well, and a side of fries.
That's funny.
But yeah, that's probably about the only other lizard that I would get.
Yeah.
Hey, weren't we just talking about this the other day? Because he said you lost me at medium well. Weren't we just talking about eating steaks the other day on what we?
Yeah.
Hey, so in the chat, man, y'all got to give us y'all steak preference, man.
Yeah, what steak you like?
Yeah,
I'm medium rare. Medium rare for me.
Yeah, I'm medium rare to medium.
Yeah. Medium well.
I'm medium well over here.
We gotta help.
You want a hamburger
in the South? They want, that's.
They want a hamburger.
Medium well.
On a slight trace of pink in the middle. Just a slight trace of pink.
My steak got to be at least medium or under.
Yeah.
Oh, man, you wanted to move at you.
So Matt, is a medium so medium, is that a little bit before medium rare, or that's after?
It's after.
Medium is a high
Okay.
Yeah, it's after medium rare. But I like that in between. Medium rare, medium is where I live at. Anything with a whale in it is not. That's I can't mess with it no more.
That's a McDonald's burger.
Yeah, you just gotta put a bunch of A1 steak sauce on that
thing. Rare is like cold red center.
Yeah.
Then medium rare is like warm red center, medium hot pink center, medium well, slight pink center, and then well is leather.
Yeah, basically. I don't think I told you guys this, but so in my culture we have a dish where you might, Justin and Uncle might lose their shit, but we have a dish in our culture where we eat raw, like just straight raw. So it's like so they cut it and they dip it in like I forgot what it's called. It's not paprika, it's the other one. Cayenne pepper.
Raw steak?
Yeah, no, not even a steak. It's just you get a piece of meat, you cut little pieces like you can chew on it. You dip it in like a pepper, not a pepper, but basically like a spicy powder, and that's how you eat it raw.
Okay, but what kind of meat is it?
Yeah, that's
beef. It's beef.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, you can't be eating pork and chicken.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, I don't even mess with beef like that.
No, beef.
It gotta be. Well, even sushi is smoked, right?
Sushi, no, sushi's raw. I
can't do sushi.
No, I love sushi.
Yeah,
I don't want none of it raw.
Y'all put steak sauce on y'all steak?
No.
If it cook, can't cook. Yeah.
How to though?
That's it.
So I don't have to have it.
Gotcha. Yeah.
You said you do gotta have it, Justin?
No, I said I eat it on there, but I don't have to have it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I just want salt and pepper. Yeah, it is. It is about to cook. What he doing over there? So
yeah, when they asked me if I want steak sauce, I was like, I hope not.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah, I don't even know what steak sauce tastes like. I couldn't even tell you what it tastes like.
Do y'all use gunpowder seasoning?
Say it again.
Nah, what's that?
Gunpowder seasoning.
Oh, I never heard of that before.
Oh, cool. I'll send y'all some then.
Okay. We be using
Is it spicy?
No, it's not spicy. Nah.
We need some of that southern seasoning.
Great season for everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to check that out. We be using Tony Sashers. Y'all use that?
I don't know that one either.
My daughter use that.
We got different stuff up here.
Yeah. Tony Sashers going everything.
Yeah.
That's what my daughter like. Put it on everything.
What's that one? Larry.
Oh yeah.
That's the recipe for high blood pressure.
That's what we don't gotta hear.
Hey, I love me some Lowry's, but boy, I tell you,
man, you got
high blood pressure.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some gunpowder. I'm gonna send you some money, Justin. Send me a little shaker or something. I'm gonna sell that in the black market here.
We got you.
Yeah.
Hey,
you break it up and sell it.
Yeah, even with butter, I think I see a Bone Daddy said butter on the steak. I'm not a huge fan of butter on a steak. Like if we go to a restaurant and they do it, it is what it is. But here, I won't do it.
Give me some salt, pepper, and butter on mine. That's a wrap. Or some garlic butter though.
If anything, garlic butter. Yeah, garlic butter is nice.
It's over with.
Yeah, and onions.
Onions on the side too. And cook it right. I'm good to go.
Yeah, shit, I'm craving a steak now.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Oh,
me too.
Yeah.
I just got unfortunately, I just got a warning from my daughter and wife.
Oh, about having to go?
Yeah, because my wife just got back into town this morning. I'll put this on here. There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna have to tap out. Unfortunately, I'm mad because we only get to do this once a quarter. But yeah, I got to tap out. But I'm gonna still watch y'all while I'm driving. So I'll talk in the chat.
Yes, sir. Bro.
Yeah. We about to go out to dinner because the wife been gone for a week. So
eat a steak for us, Matt. Eat a steak for us.
Hey, I know that sounds good right now, but not with the kids. So I don't eat steak with the kids. They got to eat like chicken nuggets and stuff. So we got to go somewhere that got something for them to eat. You know what I'm saying? Some chicken tenders and fries.
Yeah,
they get them kids some steak.
Nah, man, nah. I was talking to my wife the other day. We was talking about stuff that we couldn't get as kids. Well, my dad didn't let us have none of his Pepsi. I don't even think I drank Pepsi till I was like 16, 17, and ate Captain Crunch till I bought my own box when I was grown, because he wouldn't let nobody eat Captain Crunch.
Because you four big kids, you guys about to crush that shit in 2 minutes. It
was 5 of us. Hey, I'm glad he didn't let us eat it. That stuff turned the roof of your mouth up anyway. That stuff nasty.
Yeah.
So
I ain't gonna lie, Cinnamon Toast Crunch was crazy. Then you drink that milkshake at the end. Woo! You thought you were having a hype before that. That should get you hyped up.
Hey, read this for you, Dad.
He wanted to stay good. What? What?
Hey,
oh man, that's hilarious.
He wasn't wrong.
Oh man. Well, shoot, fellas, yeah, but I'll holler at y'all, man. Let me hop over here so I can go take them to dinner, man.
All right, enjoy.
All right, man.
Yeah, I'll see y'all on the next
Y'all
one.
enjoy.
Yes, sir.
I'll just, okay, I can leave right here. All right.
Yeah, he said good. That's how I want mine too. Good. That's what I'm gonna say. Next time I go out, how would you like your steak cooked? Good.
Yeah, well done.
I'm just about to say it's coming well done.
That's funny.
Hey, so not to swing back to ASLs, but I meant to ask this earlier. So production wise, are y'all got y'all whole collection on the ASFs yet? Are y'all still working towards it? And Justin?
Just about. But see, I'm not producing enough ASLs to do it consistently. So I got some of them going back and forth, ASLs and Norwegians.
Gotcha.
Okay. Same thing here. I got a very, very small collection of ASLs. So actually I'm getting a lot from Justin. And then I'm doing the Norwegians over here. We shooting back and forth, helping each other on those.
Gotcha.
That's nice, yeah. I'm doing all ASFs. Everything I got ASF. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna feed ASFs to the main collection, and then once I start producing babies, I'll get them on rats, and I'll get them on ASFs, and then I'll start feeding them rat frozen thawed. And then if I'm keeping something, I'll put it on ASFs.
I'm still having to outsource my rats.
Yeah.
I think though, maybe in the fall or whenever I start like selling them, probably before then, to be honest, I'm probably just start trying to trade, buddy. Like, cause he got some snakes is on ASFs, so I'm gonna just probably try to trade. That way I ain't gotta worry about it no more.
Yeah, I would like to go all ASLs, but I don't think I ever will. Cause I still got a few females that won't even take an ASL.
You got a few like that too. Like she
had a female last year, or this year, sorry.
Like I got a double head ultra clown girl that I have to feed her. She won't eat nothing but Norwegian.
Yeah.
Yeah, my Cartesian girl the same way.
Just Norwegians?
Only one Norwegian. That's crazy.
Have y'all had any that just switch up? Like I've had some that would eat just rats and won't touch an ASLs, and then they'll flip, and then they'll just eat all ASLs and won't touch the rat.
Well, I just had a girl flip. I don't know if she won't touch a rat because I ain't tried. And I had just got out my mouth too, man. I wish this girl ate ASLs. And I decided to throw one in there just to see what she would do. She smashed it, and she's been smashing them ever since. I ain't gonna try to switch her back. I'm gonna just keep on what she on. Yeah. She probably would eat a Norwegian, but I'm gonna just keep on the ASFs.
Yeah, I had a girl this year. She wouldn't eat ASFs, but as soon as she reabsorbed, she just started smashing ASF. So I guess if you wait it out, they're gonna eventually eat what you're trying to give them. But
yeah, they get hungry enough.
Yeah. I even had a girl last season. She was eating frozen thawed rats, and then here and there, I would just supplement with ASFs. You know, whatever I had, I would just be like, okay, here, because she was a monster eater. And then she only wanted live rats. And then from live rats, she only wanted frozen thawed ASFs. And then from frozen thawed ASFs, she only wanted live ASFs. I was like, what? I'm spoiling you, and you treating me like this?
She all over the place.
Yeah, but I feel like because I was feeding her real good, I think as she grew up, she obviously got picky because I feel like some animals can handle that the nice feed, and then some of them they're like, okay, slow down a little bit. So it's interesting.
Yeah, I'm ready for my clutches to get going.
Yeah,
I got 3 pink stickers on tubs, so 30 days away from having 3 clutches on the ground.
That's
roundabout.
Nice. What's the clutches?
I need some more to keep coming because the ones I'm really looking forward to, they still ain't laid yet, but they progressing good. In terms of like the ones that have like had their prelay, that black pastel genetic stripe ultramale female that I paired to the ultramale clown. And so that should be an easy clutch to ID.
Yeah.
Everything will be double head. clown, generic stripe. Everything gonna be ultra male, and it's either gonna be black pastel or not. So that'll be an easy one to ID. And then I got I put that Cypress leopard clown male to that super gravel that I got both of them from you. Now that I said it out loud, yeah.
Real bright orange super gravel.
Yeah.
Is it still orange like that? It's still bright.
Still bright like that.
Yeah, that's weird with the super gravels to me, because I mean you see some that are bright orange and you see some that are real dark black.
So that's gonna be the building blocks for some ALS stuff in the future. And then what else was it? That same male to trick head clown female, just a little something like. But all the ones that I'm waiting on. No, not the ultra male clown, but the Cypress leopard clown. Okay. Yeah. But all the stuff that I'm waiting on, man, they ain't gone yet, man. I hope they hurry up. I'm starting to get anxious.
Yeah.
I know that feeling.
Man.
Yeah, I think most of my most anticipated ones are gonna drop, but I'm at the point now where I try not to get excited until I candle the egg.
Yeah.
Because I've had disappointments before, like that that super orange green gravel hit clown. I mean, I went in there, pulled the tub open, it had a good egg. It had just started laying. It was the first egg. And I got all excited about it. Go back a few hours later, 5 slugs, 1 good egg. And I'm like,
that's the worst, bro.
Man.
Got one in the incubator like that. Now that happened to me, man, on my wiki boy.
That's the worst, bro.
Yep.
I got a lot right now. I got that vanilla spot nose clown. Vanilla spot nose chocolate clown. So vanilla dark night hit hypo. He locked up with that red stripe, yellow belly, GHI hit clown female. I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah. Do you guys feel like for your new males, in terms of like breeding them, how long do you wait in terms of before you pair them? And then what's the gram size you like to pair them? And then also how long do they usually take for you guys to eventually start breeding?
Well, I try to get them up to a year old at least.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I find that they do better on that second year anyway.
Yeah.
That's been my experience too. Yeah,
because I know a lot of times, I mean, they'll get up to size early, but then they'll produce slugs though.
Yeah.
The females just.
I didn't push no young males this year for that exact reason.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you get a good clutch, but I mean, it's risky.
Yeah. And do they usually lock up for you guys right away, or it's like, I guess if you're waiting the second season, then in theory they should be already mature by that point.
It all
had a male, yeah. Like that Cypress leopard clown male, he'll lock with anything.
Yeah, immediately. Like in terms of when you first started plugging him in, boom.
Yeah, when I first started putting him in, he go right in there, get the business.
Oh yeah, that boy's a beast.
He don't play no games. Yeah. He might say what up to him. That's about it.
So you go back and open the tub and he on top.
He got her.
You can't go wrong with males like that.
And then I got
one male like that.
He probably about 3 years old, and he's sometime. Sometimes he will, sometimes he won't.
Yeah, I get you next time.
He got
you got to get out.
That's funny.
Maybe he need a new zip code or something, because he ain't doing it.
Is it with the same female that he's born?
Say again?
Is it the same female that he won't breed?
All of them. Like if she got 2 X chromosomes, he ain't trying to get with it.
He said, I ain't feeling it today.
Wow.
Yeah, because I had a male that would lock everything except one particular female. He wouldn't touch her. Lock everything else.
That's crazy.
This male, like, he eat like a champ. Like, he'll eat, he's straight, but put him in that tub, he won't do nothing.
I got a hurricane female like that. She won't let but one of my males go to her. Everything else go to the other end of the tub. Yeah, she would not let nothing else get to her.
She got attitude.
A real attitude, man.
Yeah.
Bougie.
Yeah.
It'd be like that sometimes. I done forgot the comments again. I think that's where I left off at.
Yeah, I remember Dan's comment. Yeah, I feel like with me last season, I had a male that wouldn't want to do anything, and then I plugged him this year just to see. First day I put him in, boom, he locked. I was like, oh man. But last year he wouldn't want to do nothing. So I guess it's just, for the most part, it's just time. It's just the thing that kills me too is when you see them, when you put them in, sometimes it takes them a little while to figure, like they might lock the head, or they might, at least with those ones, you can be like, okay, you gotta, you're trying. But when they just chilling like this, like you ain't doing nothing, yeah, get your ass out the tub.
Yeah, that's the one that goes to the opposite side of the tub and just ball up. Yeah.
For me, they usually just right beside, like if the female's on the heat, they'll be right on top of her to get heat, or right in the side of the tub to get the heat. They're never really on the opposite side. But that's the reason why it kills me. I'm like, God damn, you can do something.
But yeah, I really want this male to work for me. Like pretty soon, I ain't gonna even need it. But I really want to get like a Cypress hypo clown combo, and so I wish this male would lock up.
Yeah, that's an interesting that comment you just had up.
Yeah.
Are they saying that you could buy your males at the same time that you buy your females? Is that what you mean by that?
I think that's what it means.
Yeah. I personally wouldn't, because by the time that female's ready, you might want to breed a whole different male to that female.
Right. That's my reason. I wouldn't do that either. Yeah. But I mean, I wouldn't wait 2 years in either. I made that mistake starting out. Like I would wait till the females were 2 years old and then buy a male. And then by the time that female was at breeding size, the male wouldn't be ready. Yeah, so now by the time that female is a year old, I go ahead and start looking for males if I don't already have one.
Yeah, I was just about to say, wait about a year. And then that way, it's kind of like a good middle ground.
Right, yeah.
Or along the way, you just pick up some stuff you see available and stuff.
Yeah, he said that's what he was talking about.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. What's your sorry.
Go ahead, Dave.
No, I was gonna say, for you guys, in terms of females, when they sit at 14 millimeters or around that 10 to 14, do you guys consider that building, or you feel like they're just levitating at that follicle size?
When they sit there and like sit there for
like
a while?
you didn't breed them or anything, they just chilling there at 14-ish.
I mean, 14. I consider that building. I thought you meant like if they just sat there for a while and didn't do nothing. As long as they ain't getting smaller, I still feel like they're in the game.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I was having a debate with my boy, and he was saying like, nah, 14 is just that's just what they're chilling at. I'm like, I don't feel that way, because I feel like once you hit them with that lock, in theory, that's when they start going crazy and then building. Versus if you pairing them at like 4, 5, 6, 7 millimeters, they might jump from there too. But for the most part, at 14, they basically telling you like, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, the way I've been treating it is like, if they building, like they either getting bigger or like staying, like I still feel like they're in the game. The only time I start worrying about it is if they're getting smaller.
Yeah. Usually when they start going small, they reabsorb it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I had 1 year where a female went from like 17 to 15, and then from 15 to like 20 something. But
over what span of time?
It was a couple months. I can actually bring my book, but let me see if I can go grab that book. Hold on. It might have been like a month.
Matt said he prefer to buy his males by February at the latest if you want them to breed that fall/winter. Yeah, I had too much luck with the younger males.
I'm trying to this year with my Wookiee boy, seeing what happened with him. I plugged him to a few girls. I'm gonna see what happened with him.
How old is he?
He's right about he's right at a year.
Okay.
Yeah, 10, 11 months is close to a year.
Yeah, I definitely want to see how that go. I'm trying to think what's the youngest male that I done had a successful clutch from. I don't think it's been under a year. but I hadn't really been trying a lot under a year either.
Yeah, see, I can't remember on that.
Yeah, usually for me it's 2 or 3 years old.
I take that back. So that male that made like those clown pod head DGs, I got him in 2023. I got him early 2023. No, I'm lying. He was about a year old though, about right at a year.
And he started locking for you?
One's over a year.
And he was about right at a year when he started breeding. He might have been a little bit under a year. But
what made you want to use him? You just put him in just to put him in?
The power. He was he ate like crazy. He was up to size. He was like 900 some grams.
Okay.
And then the genes too. I was like, I'm gonna see if he worked. I didn't put him to a lot of girls last year because he was young. I put him to, that might have been his only clutch. No, he had 2 clutches. He had 2 clutches last year.
That's still one of the craziest clutches from last year.
12 eggs altogether. 6 females, 6 males.
Wow.
So what's the biggest clutch y'all have had so far?
I think 10.
9.
9.
9.
Yeah, mine was 10.
8.
Yeah. 8. Yeah. The girl that hurricane girl that gave me 9 2 years ago, in a split clutch, she gave us 12. But because it's not like my own clutch, I don't really consider it mine. But she gave me 9 for me, and then when I did a split with her, she did 12.
Okay.
So that one. How do you guys feel also about DG males? Do you feel like DG males breed quicker or a little bit more effective in terms of breeding? Like, remember, I think it was a Matt's male that bred at like 10 months old, the hypo DG hat clown also, where he was just beasting it by the time he was like 10 or 11 months. Remember last year? Was it last year?
Yeah.
I mean, both my DG males breed pretty good.
Yeah.
They eat good, they breed good, they eat through breeding, all that.
That's interesting.
Yeah, see, I don't have a visual DG breeder male.
Okay.
Yeah, my males, some of them are hit DG, but most of all of my visual DG stuff is on the female side.
Okay.
Yeah, my visual DG male, he does pretty good. He's still eating, he's breeding. I ain't having a problem with him breeding.
Yeah, that's interesting. And both of you guys, for your DG males, as soon as you put him in, he just went to work?
I would say that his first time, nah, he didn't just go straight to work. It took him a little while to get acclimated with the female, but after that, yeah, it's been like it's clockwork.
Clockwork.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
And somebody said they had 19 eggs.
Yeah.
Right there, uncut currency.
That's a triple clutch.
A clutch of 19 what? Ball pythons?
That's what I'm thinking. Like 19.
It's gotta be.
Ball python.
Imagine he telling us retakes. Like, god damn. Yeah. I think the most I've ever heard was it no. Justin got 17 from a pied, was it? Justin who got 17?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah. I know Levance did a crazy, I think it must have been 16 or something.
Yeah, I remember that one Levance had. Was it about 2 years ago?
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah.
Y'all heard about this?
Yeah.
90 days out of it. What?
You must have been feeding him like every day until he's.
I ain't never heard of that.
No, I never heard of that.
I think wasn't that it might have been from the banana era. I think Kyle bought a banana, and within like a certain amount of time, he got him breeding.
90 days?
15 slugs.
Damn. So out of 19 eggs, 15 slugs, then you basically ended up with a 4-egg clutch. I can't even imagine. That male sperm was working.
Say 11 for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't never heard of that. 90 days. I don't know. I'll have to ask Kyle about that one.
Yeah. We don't have to ask Kyle on that one.
No, but research.
Yeah. I think Matt's 11 was a first-time girl too.
I think so.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah.
I think so. That was last season, right?
Yeah. I guess he was saying he was hoping she'd give him more, but 11 from first time is crazy.
Yeah, that would have broke my heart too.
Yeah. Ended up with 4 eggs, 19 slugs, or 14.
I guess if we counting slugs, the biggest I done had was 11. So I had a girl give me 11 slugs in 2022.
Damn. I would have to fight her.
Yeah,
we going to the boxing match.
I actually had a female give me all slugs 2 years in a row.
What do you guys think the reason for that?
Yeah,
I don't know. I thought about that too. I mean, I don't know if that's something genetic or what.
Yeah.
What was the heat like? Because that's one thing I noticed. When I turned my heat down a little bit, I had less slugs that next year.
That's interesting.
Well, yeah, I mean that would make sense, but a lot of times though, you'll have another female right next to the one that had all slugs that will lay a healthy clutch. I mean, same temps. A lot of times, same male. Everything's the same.
Yeah, I know.
Think it could be like other factors, like the heat plus some other factors, like whatever those factors are. You think that can play into it?
I don't know. I mean, maybe.
I know if a male's bred to a lot of females, you can have slugs.
Well, yeah.
Because, basically, because I know someone who had who's breeding the hell out of their male, and by the end of it, the females were just giving slugs.
Working with dog water at that point.
Yeah, he basically.
Just let him go to the bench. He tired. But I've always been fascinated about why some females give slugs, or
So they had 2 other collectors from the same male on the same row in the rat.
Yeah, see, that's the same thing I was saying. Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. And even like another aspect to it is like, why do females reabsorb? That's another one why I never really understood, because you would imagine sometimes they say if you don't feed them right, but you could be smashing a female with food and then she still reabsorbs.
So this year, I had a female that I was pairing. It wasn't like no crazy clutch, and that's why I wasn't too worried about doing it. I moved her from the tub she was in to a different tub, and she reabsorbed on her.
Yeah. I mean, that would make sense, though. I mean, that would be some reasoning behind it.
Yeah, and so like now, because I'm ready to put that 5540 in there and get it set up, but I'm not gonna move no girls for right now, so I'm gonna just leave stuff how it is, and then come in on the back end and rearrange stuff like in the off season. I ain't moving no girls.
Right.
Yeah, that's a crazy one.
Yeah, fellas. I'm reading Matt comment here. What gene you guys refuse to ever have in your collection, and for what reason? What's the gene y'all refuse to have in your collection?
Well, everybody knows my answer already, so.
Probably the same as mine. Pastel.
Pastel or butter?
Pastel. I don't want no pastel.
I got a list. I got a list of genes. But
I was like,
I got a list. I don't even know if I want to answer that question because I'm inevitably.
Spider, I feel like Spider's on the list by default. Champagne, Walma, Hidden Gene Walma, Pinstripe. I'm not a big fan of Pinstripe.
I'll make an exception for Pin. 1 or 2.
I don't want a bunch of. Only thing about Pinstripe, when you breed it, it's Pinstripe in 80% of the foot.
Yeah, it's like Spider. What else? Pastel, I don't mind. Pastel actually looks good in some combos, so I don't mind Pastel. But what else? What is there? So Spider, Pinstripe, a lot of the Bell Complex.
But
Bell Complex.
With Pastel, I will agree with what Will said. I think that was on his Patreon. Will was saying that, it was on a live or something. If you think outside of that clown mindset, the Pastel is really not that bad because it works well with other genes when you don't include clown.
Yeah, 100%.
Especially with Puzzle, DG, Ultramel.
What's his name? Dale always be saying like, if Pastel came out today, it'd be one of the hottest genes.
Yeah,
That's a good point
Came
too.
out today. Yeah.
Facts,
That's a good point too.
I mean, Sunset came out recently. I mean, no pun.
Yeah, I don't mind Sunset, honestly. Like, I wouldn't go out of my way and, you know, get one now. But if it was like a triple het Sunset Puzzle, Hypo, or Sunset DG Clown, or, I wouldn't mind. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to just get a single gene Sunset or something like that.
Nah.
Yeah, I've seen some nice Sunset combos that I like. And I mean, it's just like any gene. You see some combos you like, you see some combos you don't.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, fellas. Hey, well, I'm gonna wrap it up for the night. We pushing hour and 40. Appreciate y'all coming on, man. It's been dope, man. Kicking it. You know how we do.
Oh yeah.
All the time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I appreciate everybody in the chat too, man. Appreciate everybody come through, listening to the replay. Appreciate everybody checking us out on the audio podcasting platforms. Make sure y'all follow these fellas, man. The links are in the description of the video. Definitely check us out. We'll see y'all next week. Next week we got another good show coming up for you, and then after that we got Double Clutch, man. So for tonight though, for Clutch Conversations, I'm Mike. The lovely lady behind the scenes is Takara. These the homies. Thank y'all for coming out. Be blessed. Peace.
And
we got a dope jam for y'all too. Y'all make sure y'all stick around and check it out. Got a song
Get out.
It go.
Yo, step into my crib, see the snakes I own. Ball pythons in the rack, they've grown. Slicker than your crew, they glide and slither. Their style so smooth, make you quiver. My ball pythons are better than yours. In the reptile game, they set the scores. They got the patterns, they got the moves. In the snake world, they got nothing to lose. Yo, your python's weak, they can't compete. Mine are kings of the jungle, you feel the heat. From hypos to clowns, they flaunt their style. Every scale on point, they make them go wild. My ball pythons are better than yours. In the reptile game, they set the scores. They got the patterns, they got the moves. In the snake world, they got nothing to lose. Yo, your python's weak, they can't compete. Mine are kings of the jungle, you feel the heat. From hypos to clowns, they flaunt their style. Every scale on point, they make them go wild. My ball pythons are better than yours. In the reptile game, they set the scores. They got the patterns, they got the moves. In the snake world, they got nothing to lose. Feeding time, they strike with precision. They're the top dogs, make no revision. In my hands, they chill like ice cold. All pythons, my G, they're pure gold. Yo, they chill on the heat in my camp. Your snakes look tired, mine's a champ. Check the morphs, everyone, a masterpiece. My ball pythons reign, they never cease. My ball pythons are better than yours. In the reptile game, they set the scores. They got the patterns, they got the moves. In the snake world, they got nothing to lose. So when you roll up, know who's boss. In this reptile jungle, it's you who's lost. My ball pythons, they reign supreme. In the gangster game, they're the dream. Yo. Yo. Yo, yo. Yo. Yo, yo. So when you roll up, know who's boss. In this reptile jungle, it's you who's lost. My ball pythons, they reign supreme. In the gangster game, they're the dream.
Subscribe, follow, rate, and then review.